We'll be back to my channel. Uh, this is Unicorns. Subscribe to my videos, like, share, and follow these videos. So in this tutorial, we are going to see to look at different errors that are made in Microsoft Excel, and we shall start right away. So I have this sheet that contains names of these students, Musa, John, Kata, and Mary, with their respective marks that they did in their corresponding subjects. What it means by Microsoft Excel errors, they are some of the errors that are made during use of the Microsoft Excel application or program. So one of the errors is the hash error. This is obtained when you find that the figure that you are entering into a cell does not fit there. For example, if we get the product of all these values here, I get the value in cell B2 and then multiply it by this figure that is in cell C3, and then multiply it with this value here that is in D3, and I press enter. So this is an error that happens whenever you find the figure that you're trying to insert in that cell cannot fit there. So let's first autofill this column. You see they all have hashes. It implies the figures are so large that they cannot fit in the space. So what we do, we come to that cell and right click so that you can increase the size of the cell and the figures can fit in very well. And then we have the other error, which is called the hash name. So this error occurs whenever you use a wrong name of the formula to do a calculation. For example, this Excel does not have a formula add. Instead it has sum as the inbuilt formula, but for me, I'm using add as the formula, and highlighting these values that I want to be summed up. So I've typed in the formula add, of which I'm using the wrong formula here, the wrong name of the formula. So when I press enter, this computer brings me hash name. So for that error, Excel error, hash name means that you've used a wrong name of the formula to do a calculation. And to correct this error, you only have to come to the formula and type in the correct name of that formula, which is sum, and when you press enter, the right figure automatically comes there. And then we have some other error, which is called hash value. So for hash value, it is an error that is committed whenever you're doing a calculation involving figures and texts. For example, I have this formula, maybe this figure divided by maybe math. So I'm using a formula of dividing, function of dividing, but doing it between a figure and a text. So when I press enter, it brings me hash value. So we have hash value and the hash name. We've said that hash value is when you use a formula involving a figure and a text. So to correct this, you only have to correct the error also by including the cell which has known figures. So I delete that, maybe bring this one. When you press enter, you get some correct figure there. And then we have some other error which is called div divided by, which comes as a result of you dividing the figure by 0. For example, I'm saying we get this E divided by this, which is an empty space, implying that we have nothing there equivalent to 0. So when you get a figure divided by 0 and you press enter, this is hash div stroke 0 exclamation mark. So that is the error that is committed in Excel when you divide the figure by 0. So basically those are the 4 commonest errors that are made in Excel. Subscribe, like and share my videos as we share